Guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Xpeng, ticker XPEV, trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, we had here 6% plus yesterday. Even the market is tanking down. It is not like we are heading now into a bear market, but of course we have here some pullbacks. We had a couple of red days in the last days, but yeah, Xpeng is managing it here to still go up a little bit. So I give you now here all the price levels to the up and the downside, and if Xpeng is maybe here a good investment because we have here some short squeeze potential. You can see that here the price levels to the upside here are still untested. The green fields which you see here in the chart are open gaps, and usually the chance that those open gaps getting filled is about 90%, guys. Of course, this is not financial advice, but I give you here all my opinion and information based on the chart. So guys, let's start. And yeah, what I really like here for Xpeng is, of course, we are still here in an accumulation pattern. You can see that the price is tanking down and is not able to build strength yet. But what we can see is that we have some kind of bottom pattern here at $6.21 since November 2022. We trading here at $6.21 and still holding or hold this bottom here in favor to the upside. What I don't like is that we had this squeeze attempt here, this breakout attempt in July 2023, and since then we have not been able yet to keep or to build higher highs. But as I said, the bottom is still active. The problem is, guys, when we continue to build here lower highs, then it is possible that this bottom break and be tanking more down. And I will show you that we usually have to come down here in the lower price range for Xpeng, guys. Yeah. If you don't know my channel, of course, the main purpose is to educate you in trading. What I usually do is I try to predict short squeezes here. I can say from the beginning that Xpeng is for me something like a short squeeze play, not that typical violent short squeeze play, but we can see that we have here some volatility and that Xpeng is able here to rise. And in that case, that was 150% over a couple of weeks. Not bad, but the normal short squeeze stocks which I'm covering here are a little bit more violent, guys. I just give you one example here from my Patreon swing trade alerts. We had here just after the yellow line marks the day when I released this swing trade alert on Patreon, and then in the same, you can see that here the pre and after market session, this is a 4 hours chart, we had exactly a few hours later a squeeze of 187% in a few hours, guys, not in a few weeks. This is what I usually do. Also, I had here some very good member feedback. I want to share that with you. One of my members here, he is member since 4 months, made in total already 974% profits. As I said, I try to share my knowledge here, but I also show some very volatile stocks with high squeeze potential. You can pause the video if you want to read that by yourself here. But as I said, guys, yeah, there is never a guarantee, but this is why I release here every Sunday my so-called hot stocks. And these tickers here have high squeeze potential. Here are also some of the member reviews here, feedbacks, where my members made 370, 350% profit just with a single trade, guys. As I said, no guarantee, but if you want to see my secret short squeeze plays, guys, you can, of course, join here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. You get a lot of benefits here if you join in. We growing every day, guys. Everybody is welcome here. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced trader. If you click the info icon here in the corner, you get access to the Patreon member link. So my friends, let's now dive in deep here. How to say that? Yeah, dive in deep into Xpeng in the chart. I will now enable my drawings. As I said, guys, all the green fields are open gaps to the upside. All the orange fields are open gaps to the downside. And what we can see here for Xpeng, and this is also for every other stock, guys, when the stock is gapping up, and orange fields mean the stock gapped up, that means sooner or later the stock will come down and close all these gaps. And so did also Xpeng here when we squeezed from $17.23 to the all-time high, which was $74.49. You can see that we start to close all these open gaps in the next weeks and months. And now we have the situation here that since the bottom was in here in 2022, guys, when I switch here to the 4 hours chart, then you will see that we have here some open gaps, and this is what I don't like here. The only thing what I don't like is that we have to come down sooner or later to $7.08 cents, guys. The good news is the market makers always leave us some hidden signals, and you can see the same situation here. We had here one squeeze attempt in June 2023. Yeah, squeeze here from $7.50 to $23, almost $24, and you can see then we came down and closed again all these orange gaps here, all these orange fields. Yeah, and so we have to do that also here, and we have to come down to $7.08 at least sooner or later. Of course, as I said, the flip coin is that we have also a lot of squeeze potential to the upside. We have here many gaps to the upsides as well. It is not necessary that the stock is closing these gaps and then start to squeeze. We can of course squeeze anytime as soon as the market turns super bearish or make some short squeezes here, but I don't wait what the market is doing. I want to see that by myself, and that's why I show you now here the main price levels for Xpeng, guys. Yeah. So what we have here is a trend channel pattern as usual, guys. Normally when you see something like that, these kind of violent reactions, that means some algos are waiting here. We have one very significant or two very significant price levels for Xpeng. One of them is $18.60. This is one of the main resistance levels. Keep that in mind. If we should start to squeeze, $18.60 is a very, very strong resistance. We need a lot of power here or volume from the market makers to break this resistance level. And one of the squeeze trigger price levels which we had also here is $14.20. Yeah, we had here very strong support as soon as we squeezed over $14.20. This is this orange line here, but we had now two attempts to break $14.20. We got rejected here once. Let me zoom in for you guys that you can see that in detail. Here you can see, guys, yeah, squeeze attempt even with a gap up, and we failed. Huge sell-off reaction. Then again squeeze attempt. Here we failed again because we have here just a candle wick, not a full candle body, and got rejected again. So keep that in mind. $14.20 is one of the resistance price levels here for Xpeng. Yeah, guys, and when we zoom out, then we can see we have this kind of trend channel pattern here, which means every time when Xpeng squeezes out of this trend channel pattern or breaks the top line here of this trend channel pattern, this is the potential squeeze trigger zone where we could see a massive squeeze. And I think as soon as we break this trend channel pattern here sideways or to the upside, that will be the beginning to close the open gaps to the upside here. We have almost $12.3 billion market capital. So there is, in my opinion, no reason for delusion. And this is why I think that Xpeng, after we closed the open gaps, of course, that might be here a good investment, not financial advice, but here based on the chart, we have here a very strong liquidity zone. Here is everything between $6.15 and $7.66 is here a very strong price level zone for the algos. But if we concentrate on the trend channel pattern here, that could mean that we have to come back down one more time here to $6, even a little bit lower than $6 is possible, guys. Yeah, this is the absolute worst case scenario, that we hit again the bottom of this trend channel here, and then maybe we see here something like a squeeze reaction. This is at least what I would do. I always try to think like a market maker, and what the market makers doing, guys, they shake you out of your positions, they create drama, they will let you know that this is a shit stock and a bad investment, guys, and this is where they cover their positions. That's why you see price actions like that. This is not because normal people buying here, this is because the algo is snapping in, and out of the nowhere Xpeng squeezed here 205%. That's why I personally wait here for the gap close. Yeah, $7.08 is what I want to see. Or as I said here, $7.66 is a very, very responsive price level, and this is what I'm waiting for right now. It is possible, of course, that we start to leave this trend and squeeze earlier, and then maybe come back down 3, 4, 5 years later. This is also possible, but as I said, I focus here always on the lowest possible price ranges, and that's why I focus here on this liquidity zone here for Xpeng, guys. Yeah, my friends, if you want to copy here my price levels, as I said, support level is $7.66. $14.20 is one small resistance here, but the main resistance is $18.60. We have to break $18.60 if we want to see a squeeze or even a short squeeze for Xpeng. And as I said, everything here below $6.19 would bring us here to the bottom of the trend channel, and this would be for me a very delicious dip where I would stock or buy some positions here from Xpeng, guys. If you want to copy here my price levels, this is everything based on TradingView, what you see here. I use that chart program here for all my trades and all my videos. And if you want to learn trading, guys, I can highly recommend that program. I can also offer you here a $15 discount link. When you click also the info icon here in the corner, you get access to this $15 TradingView discount link. I recommend the premium tier. This is also good for beginners and advanced traders. So my friends, that was the update. I thank you so much for your time. If you don't want to miss any updates or information on my other short squeeze plays, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.